on just the opening of school and where we are in terms of planning for that. Just FYI, Chatham Early College opened last week, one day, and then Debbie decided differently, and so they had 2 days that we had to punt, but we all is well, and we made it through those days. We will be sending out information on what that makeup will look like very shortly.
My grandson didn't mind it.
I'm sure. Our new teacher started today, and we were so very excited. I would say that connected with that, we are in a much better place this year than we were in terms of staffing. We've had a very, very healthy applicant pool this summer. We are well below 50% of what our vacancies were at this point last year, and so we're excited, and I want to thank Dr. Batten and his team for the work that has gone into creatively sourcing and finding applicants for vacant positions. I also want to thank the board and the county commissioners for their work around compensation, and because that's been an excellent tool for us to use as a recruitment measure for new folk. All staff will return later this week. We're looking forward to that. Our district convocation will be held this year at Seaforth High School on August 23rd. It's really the only time we bring the entire team together, and so we're looking forward to that. The first day of school for the traditional school calendar is Monday, August 26th. We are regularly ensuring that those key operational things are going to be ready. Transportation, anyone who still wants to drive a bus, while we can't get you ready in time for school to open, we can get you ready shortly afterwards. Child nutrition, I remind everyone that we will be providing free meals for all students across our district, breakfast and lunch this year. Our facilities are being cleaned and ready to go. We are working on some curb appeal items, grass and all of that good stuff, making sure we're all prepared. Instruction and professional development are ready to go, and again, staffing is in good shape. There is one change at Chatham Middle. They will be exercising as part of their restart flexibility, what they're calling a flexible entry, staggered opening, much like the kindergarten, where they will bring in their 8th graders first, their 7th graders, and then their 6th graders to take the time to reacclimate and acclimate those new students to their school. So we're looking forward to that. That information has been communicated with families throughout. The last item, if you'll bring up the connections, just some pictures and items that would to kind of give you an idea of where we are with our summer work. You'll see that First Sundays is a big part of the community, and we've been a part of that on Sunday afternoons with many of our community partners, really just sharing information about the school system. Next slide, please. The Summer Leadership Retreat was held last week, and we were really spending time setting the expectations for the school year, reviewing last year, making plans for the coming year. Next slide. We continue our work with our local government officials, sharing the support work that we're doing to ensure that we have all of the safety features available for our students, sharing the information and programs that our student support staff are providing. This is the second such meeting that we've had. We will continue these throughout the year with our local governmental officials. Next slide, please. Our community partners, this is the first time we've done this. We brought our agency partners that have MOUs with us together for breakfast to sit down and really just talk about how we can support each other, the intersections that exist between our organizations, their organizations. Usually we hear about things when there are problems around before and after care and things like that. So we're trying to be very proactive in having conversations with those individuals who have MOUs with us that this board approves on an annual basis. The next couple slides will be introductions of our new principals. We welcome Ms. Jennifer Beck as our new principal at Virginia Cross. Ms. Beck is an experienced principal coming to us from Richmond County. They are residents of Chatham County, and we're happy to welcome her home. Siler City Elementary, next slide. Siler City, Ms. Sarah Estes is moving from Virginia Cross to Siler City to replace Ms. Tanya Poston, who retired and had the school road named after her. I mean, that was fun. The next item is our school nutrition summer meals program, where we are really doing a good job of providing those meals in our Siler City area and making sure that kids have access to nutritious meals during the summer months. The bookmobile is out and ensuring and encouraging our kids to continue their reading all summer and the literacy work that goes on there. And we want to thank Virginia Cross and those folk who have really invested in this asset for us over the summer, but I also want to thank our Chatham Reads folk for providing kids who can't get to the bookmobile with books and reading materials that they could take home during the summer, so we thank them for that. And then our next slide is welcoming the transition at Northwood High School. Ms. Wynn Youngblood, who's been assistant principal there, I believe, for 6 years, is now the principal there, and we're excited for her as she begins her journey, and Dr. Brad Walston, who will begin his new journey in our operations and safety office. And then our last one is, again, I shared that the early college had their one day of this school year. They really, so the first day of school, and got off to a great start, and so they're back today, and I think everything is moving along with them. And with that, we'll end that report. We're excited about the new school year. We've got a lot of work has gone into preparing, and we will be looking forward to our launch this weekend over the next couple of weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.